Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the NCAA award ceremony for men's basketball. Now, just going straight into it, we will present the bracket at the end of this, and know we are starting with 16 teams this year. Anyway, the coach of the year goes to Jay Wright of Villanova with an 11-3 record. 6 years as the coach of this team. He went number 1 in the division, number 2 in the conference, and number 3 in the power rankings. Now the big award going to the NCAA men's basketball most valuable player, and it is Andre Andrews, who averaged 38.1 points, 2 rebounds, and 2.7 assists with 1.2 steals, 0.6 blocks, 55.4% from the field, 96% on the free throws, and 49.6% on the three-pointers, representing the Texas A&M Aggies. Now, to the NCAA Freshman of the Year, it goes to Andre Andrews, again taking home 3 awards so far this year, with the MVP, Freshman of the Year, and the Stars Game MVP. Now, Andre Andrews, again, you can see his stats: points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, field goal percentage, free throws, and three-pointers, all right there. He had a perfect season with Texas A&M, and he pushed out for the playoffs with this team, going 9-5. And now the 6th man of the year goes to Jalen Hudson of the Florida Gators. 7.8 points, 1.6 rebounds, and 0.6 assists with 0.2 steals, 0.3 blocks, 38.9% from the field, 90% on the free throws, and 35.6% from the three-point line. Jalen Hudson did great off the bench. Now over to the defensive player of the year, Mohamed Bamba with 7.5 points, 6.3 rebounds, 0.9 assists, 0.4 steals, and 1.1 blocks. 47.9% from the field, 66.7% on the free throws, and 40% on the threes. And the most improved player was also Mohamed Bamba, with another year in the NCAA. There his stats: points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, field goal percentage, free throws, and three-point percentage. Now off to the bracket. Hold on. Haha, I tricked you guys. Anyway, the All-American first team, All-NCAA first team, Andre Andrews, the MVP at point guard, Colin Sexton at guard, Marvin Bagley at the forward position from Duke, and also Colin Sexton from Alabama, Jalen Hill from UCLA, and DeAndre Ayton from the Arizona Wildcats. The All-NCAA second team, guard Josh Perkins from Gonzaga, guard Jalen Brunson from Villanova, guard Bonzi Colson from Notre Dame, guard Jaren Jackson from Michigan State, and guard Mohamed Bamba. Well, not guard, center, and the last two were forwards. Center Mohamed Bamba, who was also the most improved and defensive player for the NCAA. All NCAA third team goes to Javon Carter at the guard position, representing for West Virginia, Scotty Lindsey representing for Northwestern, Chemiz Metu for USC at the forward position, Michael Porter representing Missouri at the forward position, and Shaquille Morris at the big man center position from Wichita State. Now the defensive first team, of course, with the defensive player of the year in Mohamed Bamba, Bruce Brown Jr. from Miami representing at the guard position, and the MVP, of course, on the defensive first team representing from the Aggies, Chemiz Metu representing at the forward position, also on the All-NCAA third team from the USC Trojans, and Marvin Bagley from the All-NCAA first team. All-NCAA second team contains Javon Carter from West Virginia again, DeAnthony Melton from USC, Nick Ward from Michigan State, Vic Law from Northwestern, and DeAndre Ayton again from the NCAA first team on the NCAA second team for defense. Now for the NCAA rookie first team, we have Andre Andrews, who was the freshman of the year, along with rookie. Well, not rookie. He might be in the NBA though, but he was the MVP of the year. Marvin Bagley at the forward position from Duke. Colin Sexton from Alabama again, from Alabama. DeAndre Ayton, the big man from Arizona, and Jalen Hill from UCLA. Now, for the all-freshman second team, we have Trae Young from Oklahoma, Josh Perkins from Gonzaga, Mohamed Bamba, the defensive player of the year from Texas, Bonzi Colson from Notre Dame, and Shaquille Morris, the big man out of Wichita State. And now we advance to the bracket. Starting off over in the East, number 1 seed Virginia Tech, number 2 seed Villanova, number 3 seed Xavier, number 4 seed North Carolina, number 5 seed Wichita, number 6 seed Duke, and number 7 Missouri, with number 8 Louisville in there. Make sure to submit your bracket at ncaa.com. And anyway, number 1 Texas in the West in the rivalry. Number 1 Texas and number 2 Texas A&M. They had one game in the season, and that game turned out to represent who would be number 1 in the conference, and Texas won it. Anyway, at the 3rd seed we have Minnesota, and they lost their last game against Texas A&M, and Texas A&M was brought up to the 2nd seed. Anyway, number 4 Kansas, number 5 Oklahoma, number 6 Arizona, and number 7 Northwestern, and number 8 USC. In this Western bracket, Texas A&M, out of the 1, 8, 4, 5, 3, 6, and 7 seed, have beaten the 7 seed. Maybe they could do it again. They've beaten both the 6 and 3rd seed, but it would be cool to see another matchup against A&M or another matchup against Minnesota. The matchups were very good, but Andrews came out with a 10-point win at least with both of those games. They were both his least scoring games, scoring 34 against Arizona, which out of 4 games, he had 4 games with 34. They're his lowest scoring games, and 32 against Minnesota in the last game of the season. Number 4, he lost to them. It was an early game, and the 1 and 8 seed, he lost to them also. The first 3 games of his season, well, the first 5, and he lost to these 3 teams. Anyway, he ended up beating Oklahoma. And again, do not forget to submit your bracket. And thank you for tuning in. And I will see you in these bracket games. Goodbye.